Hey guys, HB here and welcome back to another book review as well as my first spoiler video. So if you have not read the book, you have been warned. This is going to be a 100% spoiler. If you guys want an actual book review, then go to the other one. I have posted, I think, before this one. So yeah, click out of this. Don't watch this one. If you didn't know already, the book that we are going to be discussing today is All This Time. First and foremost, we have to talk about this plot twist. And oh my gosh, was it just me? Or were you very confused when he woke up and it was all just a coma? I remember when I was reading that part, I legit closed the book, had a moment to myself because I was like, what did I just read? Reopened the book, reread it, still didn't make sense to me. So I went on Goodreads. I was reading through the comments and there were a lot of people who were also very thrown off about what just went down. I don't like it, to be very honest with you. I think it was just such bad timing. Like, it was going so well. It was so cute between Kyle and Marley. There was just so much going on between them, but only for it all to be fake and not real. And Kimberly was totally fine. I don't know how I felt about that. It was just not my favorite plot twist whatsoever. That part really threw me off, but the ending really brought it all together for me. Like, I adored the ending so much. My heart did break though when everyone was telling Kyle that you're hallucinating, like she's not real, and he was trying so hard to find her only for him to end up at the wrong house. Oh my gosh, that broke my heart. When his mom, I quote, I'm legit reading it straight up from the book, when he asked his mom, "What if you woke up tomorrow and I was gone and everyone told you I never even existed?" I asked quietly, "Would you stop loving me, Mom?" I see her falter, her hand finding the armrest of my wheelchair, just the thought of it overwhelming her. Tears filled her eyes, and her fingers grabbed a hold of my arm and squeezed, almost like she's checking I'm really here. "I can't either," I whispered. I sobbed. And I remember at one point when people were telling him that she's not real, I even thought to myself that maybe she isn't. Like, no one's seen her before. Where is she coming from? Who is she? Maybe he really is hallucinating. And I remember feeling so bad. Like, maybe he is crazy. I don't know how long ago you guys have read this book, but she was this very quiet, very reserved, dark girl. Like, she had like her hood up all the time. She barely talked. Her mom like hasn't heard her speak in like the longest time ever. She was just like the total opposite girl of who he knew her to be. Even though she was nothing like he imagined her to be, he still wanted her. And call me cliche, but so cute. To quickly refresh everyone's memory, again, I don't know how long you guys read this, Marley wrote a story about her and him. She was basically telling it to him while he was in a coma. You know, you would think that when someone's in a coma that they can't hear anything, but in reality they can. I mean, that's what I've been hearing, and honestly, it's like very heartbreaking to hear that they're very aware of their surroundings, but they can't move, they can't speak, they can't do anything. And if, you know, I got that wrong, then please correct me. I apologize if anything I said was wrong about that. One of her main stories that she told Kyle was about the girl in the moon. And oh my gosh, every single time I read that, I sob so hard. It's so beautifully written. My favorite part throughout the whole book was when Kyle was making his last attempt to get Marley's attention and like Marley to give him a chance. He retold her story and I remember crying my eyes out. I literally went the whole 9 yards. I got the chills, I got goosebumps, I was crying. It was so beautiful, and I will read it to you guys right now. I turn my palm up, twine my fingers with hers, and I silently plead with the universe to let this work. Please, please, please let this work. I traveled many roads to find this lost treasure, this piece of me, I say softly. She looks up, startled, as I reach into my pocket, but it was you who found it and returned it to me. I say as I hold up my hand, the palm up between us, fingers closed around something. Now I wish to give it to you. Marley looked from my hand to my face, questioning. She looked down again as I slowly unfurled my fingers. Nestled there was the center of one perfect snow-white pearl. Like, it's so cliche, but for me, knowing that Marley you know, takes pride in her stories. For her to say that her stories is all she's got, the fact that Kyle remembered that, oh my gosh, just made everything so perfect. I love the fact that Kyle still loved Marley, even though the Marley that he knew in his mind was not the same girl that he met in person. Another great thing I loved about this book is how reoccurring like quotes or phrases get used throughout the book. One of them was when Kyle asked his mom how she dealt with, you know, her husband's death, his dad's death. And she says, "I'm still doing it one step at a time," she says. "Always forward, never back." And I love that. Like, always forward, never back. How inspirational. Another one of my favorite was, I think Marley said this to Kyle, I'm not sure, but someone said it and they said, "You were always trying to fix things instead of thinking about why they were broken. It's hard to build anything if the foundation is cracked." Yeah, that's also a very good one. I absolutely loved. This book was overall amazing. I loved it very, very much. It is very cringe though. But you know what? Who doesn't read young adult books for the cringe? I read it for the cringe. I thrive off of it. It is very cringy. It's very cliche, very fictional. I mean, it's never gonna happen. No one can just walk into a patient's hospital with no supervision whatsoever without anyone realizing when the guy's in coma and like a stranger just walks in. Like, that's never gonna happen. But it's cute. And it's fiction, you know, it's fictional. I mean, I wish it was real, but it's not, it's fictional. This was my first spoiler video. I hope you guys liked it. Please let me know what I can change. I know it's very all over the place. It was my first one, so I had no idea how I was gonna go with it. I just really needed to talk about that plot twist, and I think putting that first really threw everything off. So yeah, maybe next time I'll come back with an order on how I'm going to be talking about things, but what a shit show this video was. Let me know what you guys thought down below. I'm very curious to see your thoughts on the book, what you guys liked about it, what you guys hated about it. Did you guys not like it? Did you guys like it? I don't know. Let me know. That was it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. Make sure to review one of them, and I'll see you guys next time with HB. Bye!